Have you ever noticed how people talk about their lives? I'm not talking about the polished, I'm doing great moments when they're posting online. I mean those little unguarded comments that slip out when, say, they're paying bills, standing in line at the store, or reacting to some everyday inconvenience. Things like, figures just my luck, or I can't catch a break, or nothing ever works out for me. They say them without thinking, and maybe you've caught yourself saying them too. But here's the thing. Those little throwaway phrases, they're not as harmless as they sound. They're actually instructions, blueprints, orders you're handing over to the universe about how your life is supposed to look. It's kind of like we're all walking around with a script we don't even remember writing. And the weird part, the script is based on years, sometimes decades of beliefs, habits, and emotions we've picked up from family, friends, culture, you name it. Think about phrases like, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, or money doesn't grow on trees. If it's not one thing, well, it's another. Some might say I'm cursed when it comes to relationships, or that's just how my life is. Things never work out for me. On the surface, they're just expressions. But underneath, they're loaded with belief. And belief is powerful. It's like programming for your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind, that's the one running the show most of the time. Let's say you've been working on abundance affirmations. Every morning you say, I am wealthy. I am prosperous. Riches flow to me with ease. And then one afternoon, you go buy some bread and you notice the price has jumped from $3. Instantly, you feel that pinch in your chest, maybe frustration, maybe worry, and you think, this is ridiculous. Everything is going up. I'm about to go broke. Here's the problem. The words you said that morning might have been positive, but the emotion you felt in the bread aisle was the real signal you sent out. And the universe responds to that signal. Not the words alone, but the feeling behind them. The feeling of financial burden. That's the energy that gets mirrored back to you in situations that make you feel burdened again. Here's what's happening when those little phrases slip out. When you say, I can't afford that, you're telling yourself money is scarce, and your mind starts filtering reality to prove you right. Or you might say, that always happens to me. You're labeling yourself as a magnet for bad luck, so you notice and attract more bad luck. I'm broke until payday, you might say. You've put yourself in a mental box where abundance is impossible until some future date. Or for those that are having trouble with relationships, they might say, I'm unlucky in love. Or you're creating a filter that only lets you see relationships that fail. These thoughts create a loop. The beliefs feeds the feeling. The feeling feeds the words. The words shape the reality. And that reality reinforces the belief. So how do we break out of that cycle? The first step is to catch yourself in the moment. Most people think change starts with big, life-altering decisions. But often, it starts in those tiny 3-second moments before you speak. You ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? If the universe were to send me more of this feeling, would I want that? If the answer is no, well, that's your cue to shift. So what we need to do is flip the script. So here are some examples. Let's take a look at the bread scenario. Instead of $3 more, this is ridiculous, I can't afford this, try saying, prices might rise, but I'm always provided for. Money finds its way to me in expected and unexpected ways. Then here's the important part. Feel gratitude that you can still buy the bread today. Now with the payday struggle, instead of I'm broke until Friday, try this. I'm in the process of creating more income and opportunities every day. Feel curious about what good surprises could show up. And for those having difficulties in relationships, so instead of saying I'm always unlucky in love or the wrong one always finds me, try saying I'm learning to welcome the right kind of love into my life. Feel the relief of knowing you're not doomed. You're just refining. With people with the bad luck belief, just my luck, something went wrong, try every twist and turn is leading me somewhere better. Feel open to life, unfolding in ways you didn't expect. Why emotion is the key. Here's something most people miss. It's not just about replacing the words. If you say, I'm abundant, but inside you feel stressed and defeated, it's the stress that goes out as the broadcast. Your subconscious is like a loyal assistant. It doesn't argue. It just takes your emotional tone as the truth and starts arranging your life to match it. That's why shifting how you feel in the moment matters more than switching out words. So try this. It's a 7-day reality reset challenge. Here's something that you can try for a week. So 1, listen. Pay attention to what you say when things go wrong. And 2, notice the belief hiding inside the statement. And 2, flip. Replace it with something that feels even a bit better. And 4, feel. Sit with that feeling, that better feeling thought for at least 20 seconds. Over time, you'll notice your default reactions start to shift. Your blueprint changes, and the reality you live in starts changing with it. The universe isn't punishing you. It's not ignoring you. It's simply reflecting back the emotional energy you're living the most often. Your life is listening. It's taking notes. So the question is, what do you want it to hear? If you liked this video and you feel that you received something positive from it, please subscribe and join our community of listeners. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.